Hello, everyone, and welcome to What's Up Wednesday. No one's here yet. I will wait. Johnny, just open my door back up on your way out. Hi, Jean. Hi, Audrey. I am tired tonight. I'm warning. I might be silly. I had a meeting at 4 o'clock and I didn't get in until 6 o'clock. And then we had to eat supper, and it has taken me 20 minutes to reboot my computer. So, hi, Linda. Got 3 people. Yay. Everyone's coming in little by little. I hope you girls are doing well. I know I didn't give very much notice, but I have had a really busy weekend and week this week, so everything's been kind of crazy. Oh, you're welcome, Audrey. I am tired. I barely slept last night. Jean, you still don't have any feeling? I thought you said that last week. That's not good. That's not good at all. Thank you. My knee has been really bad for days now, and I've been hobbling around on my cane. Yes, and I think it'll stay, but thank you. Hi, Nancy. So, Jean, what does the doctor say? Have you talked to the doctor about that? Hi, Delia. Jeanette, hello. No, I don't blame you, Vicki. I can't either. And I've taken way too much Tylenol, so I can't take any more of that. Hey, Sylvia, how are you? But, Jean, I hope that you have talked to the doctor about that no feeling in your foot, because that must be like a pinched nerve or something, I would assume. Hey, Kimberly, glad you could make it. Glad I could make it. I almost didn't with this computer. Oh, no, Jean, that's not good. Yeah, I've tried that, Audrey. I just actually had an injection in my knee last week. I went to the doctors and got an injection, and my knee was feeling really good. And then Friday, I changed the sheets on our bed, and I went around the corner of the bed, and my knee went into, and I mean, drove right into the metal part on the corner of our the metal frame that holds the box spring. Anyway, and boy, I can't even tell you how much pain I've been in ever since. So, and just nothing is helping. And I damaged this knee quite a while back. Hi, Mariella. Oh yeah, it is morning in Melbourne. It must be 9 o'clock in the morning over there, right? Well, hello. And Deborah, hey. So anyway, yeah, it's been a crazy week. We have like a yearly apartment inspection, and we had that this morning. So, I was kind of like straightening closets and doing things like that. It gives me an excuse to do it, even though it was basically clean. It just gives me an excuse to get it done, things that I might not normally. And I don't think I broke my kneecap, Nancy. That's a good question. See, I have arthritis in my knee, and then about 7 years ago, I fell on pavement, and it's my fault. I did not go to the doctor and get it looked at. And for over a month, I had to cut the side of my jeans out because my knee was so big it would not fit in my jeans. And I refused to go because I didn't want to hear what they had to say. I figured I'd really damaged it. Well, I did. And now it acts up, and I hate to use a cane. But when I went out and got my nails done on Monday, my knee was already bothering me. But I had to wait an hour for the bus standing on pavement. And that's when it really did my knee in, on top of banging it on Friday. So it's already sore. I go, I stand on it, and it's been downhill ever since. Let's see. You sound like my husband. Yes, Vicki, that might help too to massage it. Maybe it would wake that nerve up some. Hi, Denise. How are you? Lurking today, that's okay. If everyone can give a thumbs up, that helps a lot. I appreciate that. Jean, are you up and around now on your leg and everything? Yeah, I have Voltaren gel. I've used that and CBD and all my land. Lidocaine, what is it? Asparcreme with lidocaine, Bengay, Icy Hot. Trying to think. I have a whole medicine cabinet out there in the hall closet that I've tried, but thank you for the nails. They're a little shorter this time, but I wasn't really watching. And when he said, "Is that okay?" I said, "Yeah," because I wasn't paying attention. So they are a little bit shorter and they look red, but they're really like a dark pink, but it's hard to see on there. So, but thank you, everyone. Thank you, Linda and Delia. Oh, Jean, you got your husband to massage. You can't reach it. And yes, you're up and around doing your walking. That's good. I hear that's important. Yeah, and you know, you guys, I should have, like, I got a box in the mail this week. And I got a couple of cards. But because I cleaned my sewing room up, I don't have everything right here because I'm so late coming in. So I'm going to have to do that next week to show what I got. What I can show you is, I know I had a couple of these done and I mailed one set out, but I did 3 more sets and I have 2 more sets cut out. So, and then I did this set. And these are from the 5-inch squares that I got from Kimberly over at My Fabric Addiction 1 over on Etsy. I can't remember if there was 90 or 100 and something 5-inch squares in the package, and they're only like $13. And she had 2 different autumn packs. So I just made these pot holders out of, the only thing that's the same, as you can see, is the leaf here and here. Oops, if I can point. They're the same. And I just put that leaf fabric on the back. I'm going to mail those out to my aunt as a gift. And I figured it was time for a new purse for me, as well as possibly a different tutorial. So I started making this bag. Now this is much smaller than my purse is that I use. That's a tote bag. But there again, I used Kimberly's 5-inch squares that she had sent me. And I have, well, this is my liner. I have the magnetic clasp on there ready to go. And my pocket, my double pocket is in there. But I'm going to square my corners, box my corners. And then I sewed my straps up this morning before my day got started. This is all I've sewn in 3 days right here, because I have been so busy. So let me catch up. Kimberly's been working on a wonky Christmas tree quilt. Ah, very nice. Thank you, guys. I'm sure, Jean, that must be discouraging at some point, but you're going to get there. And just think of all the list of projects. You just need a notebook. Just get yourself a really pretty notebook. Thank you, Mariella and Nancy. I appreciate that. So and I got, now, you guys, I know you wouldn't judge anyway, but you got to remember, I am cutting out my first, I go to say it here, necessary clutch wallet. And I wanted to use fabric that would be cute, but that I necessarily didn't, it doesn't have to be something I love for me personally. So the flap is going to be the bee fabric. And Then I have one for the outer and one for the lining for this, because it will go like kind of like this when it's all said and done. And I have card slots, if I could remember which is which. Yeah, I think these are the card slots. And then you have a zippered compartment. This is inside the zippered compartment. And I have another piece here somewhere that I have to find that I know I cut. So I'm that much closer to cutting it out. That much closer. And hopefully by the end of the week, I can be sewing on a necessary clutch wallet. And Deborah, I'm not working on anything after my months of preparation for the craft fair that didn't take place. Okay, now I saw that on Facebook that they'd canceled it. Are they going to redo it, Deborah? Did they put the date off, or did they cancel it altogether? Because that's a bummer. I know how much, that's a lot of work to do to look forward to something. So, hi, Kathy. How are you? Well, kind of busy. I've actually been busy cleaning house, doing the housewife thing instead of the sewing lady thing. Have to every once in a while. You're working on a replacement toaster cover. I have yet to make my first one. I really want to make one too. Hi, Susie. Well, thank you. I like the lining too. I thought it was cute. And I thought they all went together, so it should make a fairly cute wallet. Let's see. They postponed, but no new date. Well, I know you had a lot of time and effort into that, Deborah, so I'm sorry. Oh, how is your box working out? Your little measuring box. I've got a few more. In fact, I just got a shelf over here. I know you guys can't see it, but it's over there in the corner. It's a bookcase. And my husband made it when in shop class when he was a teenager. So he's had it through, all these years. And I told him that I thought it would make a wonderful fabric shelf. So I put a couple of those little boxes like this over there with some pre-cuts in them, and they look kind of cute over there. So let's see. That's true, Jean. Deborah will have a lot made ahead for her next one. That is true. I've still got a bunch of stuff. If I do the one in December, I'm not really sure if I'm going to or not. And Kimberly says she would love to make a sewing machine cover someday. Judy Garland sang a song about someday. Oh, no, that was somewhere. Never mind. I'm tired. Hi, Jan. How you doing? Hi, Stella Ann. You're seeing the live. It's just not all that exciting because this host is half asleep. I'm really tired. Hi, Patty G. I am doing okay. How are you? Very good to see you. Let's see what is going on here. I got to catch up. Took an old toaster cover apart for my pattern. Yes, Jan, did you miss it? Do you want to see what I'm using for my NCW? Because I only cut one. Because now I want to get the I've got to order the cutting mats for my Cricut to cut them with. But right when I went to order them, I was checking back on the video where the woman said click below for the pattern to use on your Cricut. The link no longer works. So now I don't know what to do. Okay, I will show you, Jan. And like I said, they all kind of match. This is what I had told them. They all kind of go together, but I didn't get too picky with trying to pick the prettiest, the best thing that I would like 100%, although I still like it. So you'll have to bear with me because I know that most of the parts, I know what they are, but all right. And Stella Ann has had her nap. I wish I had my nap. Okay, this is my outer flap. And I love that fabric. And this is the flap liner. And then these are my card slots, which I really was going to use a solid, but I didn't have any yellow. I didn't have any black. Well, the black that I had wanted to use had like a very light fabric. What do you want to call it? Kind of like a grayish flower on it, but you could barely make it out. It read more as a solid, but I couldn't find it because you know how that gets when you have fabric stuck in different places and you know you have something, but you can't find it. So anyway, these are going to be the card slots. And this is going to be the outer part of the wallet, the one that comes around, well, it comes into the sides like this anyway. And this is the liner. And then this is a zippered compartment. It will be like, there will be a zipper on one side and then it will fold like this the other way. And this will be, these will be down inside the zippered compartment. Whoops, I've got them wrong. The bumblebees. So that's what I'm using. But I love the bumblebee fabric, and it's a non-directional, which is good because, you know, then I don't have to get really too picky. Kathy, what color are you making your toaster covers? What colors are your kitchen or prints? I'm curious. Let's see. Patty says, I'm tired tonight. Washed a lot of Christmas fabric today and have the reds and greens to tackle tomorrow. A girl after my own heart. I pre-wash everything. I do, but that's a lot of work. I shouldn't say I pre-wash it. My husband does it for me. So I just have to iron it, fold it, do whatever. But oh, Deborah, you like bees too? Thank you, Susie. I do like that. But, you know, it's like my friend had said, and it's true. When you use this for your card slots, you're using fabric that would make a really pretty outer fabric, yet you're using it in the card slots where it wouldn't really be minded if you had a solid. But either way, it's cute. It's what I had available. So that's what I'm using on this one. I did go into Martin's today, ladies, and I looked at fabrics. I bought a half a yard of flannel. That's all I bought. And that was to make some bibs for some people that I promised to make their granddaughter some bibs. And I bought a half a yard of flannel because that's all I needed. So I was a really good girl. Really good. Aren't you proud of me? And I shouldn't say girls because everybody's going to watch us on the replay. And we do have men that watch this channel. Woo. So I shouldn't just say girls, but it's because of who's in the chat right now. So anyone watching this on the replay, I got to catch up. Jan, your purse is totally wearing out. Yeah, I have a tote bag that I made. Oh, my land's got to be close to 5 years ago. And the straps are finally wearing out, but I don't change with the seasons very often. Every once in a while, I'll throw things in a different purse, but yeah. Wow. Okay, for anyone who can't read the live chat because it doesn't get put up for like 24 hours, Patty said she made 100 quilted Christmas stockings for her local Christmas charity. That's a lot of stockings. Good job. Good. Very nice. And Jean says good self-control. Yeah, it was. I do need a big pat on the back, Jan. I just don't dare do it because my neck is too sore. I can't get a big pat on the back. I did, Nancy, half a yard. I don't even know where I put. Oh, yeah, it's in my room. It's not in here. Sorry. I knew that was going to happen. I'd yawn. I'd never make it through the whole live stream without yawning. But yes, Patty, that is absolutely wonderful of you to do. And I'm sure you did them in all kinds of prints and colors and everything. That will make a lot of people very happy. Very happy. I saw that Martin's had, of course, they had Christmas fabric the last time I was there, but they had a lot. They had like gnome panels, and I couldn't let myself look because you know what would have happened if I would have looked. You just know what would have happened. I couldn't go there. Oh, and my new tripod came in the mail today. I've had one that I bought on Amazon when I first started this channel. And okay, when I am filming like, hi, welcome to Marie's Scrappy Creations, I'm using my tall one. But when I'm at the sewing machine, I have to have something a little lower. So that's when I use the smaller ones. Well, my smaller one, the part that holds my phone, you have to kind of like pull it over. It's on a spring, and it kept springing all right off there. And I was afraid my phone was going to break. I had a hard time opening this earlier. And I am again. I know this opens. I just need to remember how. It's a wonder I have a YouTube channel. I can't open it. There we go. So anyway, this is the part I'm talking about. See, this opens up. This one isn't on a spring. You have to open this one way or another. Anyway, this thing comes apart so that your phone can set in here. Well, the other one is on a spring. So when you squeeze it apart, this thing over here gets worn out. And so pretty soon this thing just goes shooting off. And it does. It flies across the room. But anyway, you can make them quite tall. And these are the one. This is the one I'll be using right at the sewing machine. So when I'm sewing and I'm saying, sorry if I hit the camera, I'm working around this. So I've got my leg going around one way and my hand the other way, trying not to show this while I show you guys stuff. So if I hit the camera and you see it go like that, that's why. Okay, I have to catch up. Your 7th year of making them, Patty. Wow. That is nice. Wow. I bet they appreciate that. That is so sweet of you. Very thoughtful. Kathy says, actually, it's for my dear friend. She picked out a pretty calico type rose floral print from my stash. That sounds beautiful. She purchased a matching colored rose double fold tape for binding the bottom. That, you did a very good description. I can visualize that. I really can. Hi, Marie H. How are you doing? Good to see you. Oh, Patty, yay, all scrappy. I love that. See, that'll wake me right up. All scrappy. I love it. I have so many scraps. Like, you guys just would not even believe the scrap piles. I could easily make 40 or 50 crumb quilts. I know I could. And that's probably not even stretching it. Crazy quilts, crumb quilts, all of it. I could make so many because I don't throw anything away, and I haven't thrown anything away. But I still love fabric because when I say scraps, I'm talking small pieces of, I have a lot of scraps. Well, I'm glad you're doing well, Marie. I am just very tired. I've had a long weekend and week so far, and here it is Wednesday night. I didn't sleep good last night, so I'm hoping that tonight will be a good night to sleep. Well, hello, Donna from Canada. You found me from Brenda. Isn't Brenda wonderful? We love Brenda around here. Her and her Mount Scrapmore. Brenda's a sweetheart, and I consider her my friend, and we've had some great conversations, her and I. So thank you for coming over and welcome. This is a very unorganized What's Up Wednesday because your hostess is very tired. So thank you, Marie. I'm going to try to get a good night's sleep tonight. I won't be staying on here too long. It's 7:30. I've been awake since 3 o'clock this morning, so I will not be long for this world tonight. I'm hoping to just zonk. And Jean, but who of us has the most scraps? I don't know. I bet that would be quite the contest, though, wouldn't it, Jean? That would. Hey, Maxine. Yeah, we've been going about 20 minutes now. I'm not going to stay on a whole lot longer just simply because I'm tired. But as I had told people, I did get, for anyone who's missed it, I did get some happy mail this week. I got another box from Connecticut from the same lady who sent me a box when I opened it last week. But because I cleaned my sewing room today and I do have a few other things, I'm going to wait until next week to show everyone. So, but I appreciate everyone dropping by to chat because it's always good to see everyone. Maxine says 9 p.m. here. We have been battening things down, preparing for Fiona. Where are you, Maxine? I'm worried. I know Vivian is in Puerto Rico, but I haven't heard from her since the storm. So I don't know whether she has Wi-Fi or not. I was a bit worried. She's the one, she won the creative word of the day, and I need to get her gift, her prize put in the mail. Newfoundland, Canada. I knew you were somewhere around there, but I wasn't completely sure. Thank you, Maxine. Yeah, it's 7:27 p.m. here, so you're a couple hours ahead. Yeah, Kimberly, you're on what, Mountain Standard Time? You must be, something like that. Yes, you stay safe, Maxine, and just be careful if they tell you to get up. Well, I know you know all that, but just. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that. You guys are so sweet. Kimberly, I'm coming to your house. You making homemade mac and cheese? I love that stuff. I was just actually thinking of that today. Hi, Beverly. Are you feeling better? I know you were sick. It's good to see you. Audrey. Oh, I'm probably a bad person to ask about an iron. Now, I'll tell you what I have. I'm sure people can pay a lot of money for an iron, but this is it for me. This is it Panasonic? I don't have a light on here. Oh, a Hamilton Beach. It says Hamilton Beach Durathon. And the reason I like this and the reason it's my favorite iron is it has a linen setting. So not only cotton, but it has linen, and it has a good steam on it. But I have heard that those irons are really good, Audrey. So it depends on what you're going after. I've heard, just like Deborah said, yes. The reviews that I have heard have been mixed. It's like, I think things go by crazes. Like everybody had those little travel irons. So a friend of mine bought me one of the travel irons. I love the thought of the gift, but the only thing I have ever used those successfully for, or that little iron for, is when I was making COVID masks. They just don't get hot enough for me. And I like a good hot iron. When I press that down there, I want it flat. I want it hot. So it's hard. It's such a choice. Such a choice. Yes, Maxine, that's good to be careful. I'm sure. Oh, Beverly, I hope you don't have to wait long. I just got a shot in my knee last week, I was telling them. I don't want to bore all you guys that heard that, but yeah, I had a shot in my knee last week and it worked good for 2 days until I banged my knee on the corner of the bed. Yeah. And Jan says she's had 2 Rowenas and both of them leaked after a month or so. And Jean said she's had 3 in the past and will never buy another one. They don't last. And Deborah says Hamilton Beach. I had one for over 5 years until I dropped it on the floor and my water would leak after that. Kathy says, tip, don't use distilled water in steam irons. It makes them leak. Use spring water. Well, that's interesting. I hadn't heard that. I tried distilled water, but I still had flakes coming out the bottom of my iron, and I thought that was what it was supposed to deter, but it didn't. But yeah, the only thing I don't like about this iron is it's heavy, and that for me can be a problem. So, but you are welcome for the input. I don't know how much help I was, Audrey, but hey. Oh, that's good, Stella Ann. No surgery necessary right now. She had her knee appointment today. Thank you, Jeanette, for reminding everyone to do the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Excuse me. Goodness. Now, the only hard part. Hi, Rose. How are you doing? Yeah, we won't be on too much longer, Rose, because the hostess is tired tonight. I had a really busy day. We had an apartment inspection at 10 o'clock. I got picked up at 11 to go grocery shopping. Got home a little after 12. I had to read through my board packet. I had a board meeting at 4 o'clock. I got home at 5 after 6. Threw together some sandwiches, and here I am. So that's my day in a nutshell. But I've been awake since early this morning. So, but anyway, that'll be fine, Rose. And the live chat, for anyone who watches it with the live chat, lately YouTube has been taking like 12 to 14 hours to get the live chat up. So sometimes you just have to wait it out to be able to read what everybody typed. Oh, before I tell you the next part, and this is not meant as a brag, I am so excited about this, you guys. Okay. Remember this, the tutorial on Sunday for the leaf pot holder. I got to get my phone to get the statistics. Okay. Normally, at this point, like from Sunday until now, after I post something, it would have between 410 and 540 views. Now it says that I have had close to 2,000 views of that. Now, when I go to YouTube and see it, it tells me like, let me see, 1,800 or something like that. Yeah, it's saying 1,900 views. 1,900 views? I'm used to getting like 300 or 400 views. So apparently, not just my subscribers, but new people are seeing that video and they like it. And it's kind of just like that crazy quilt block. That went crazy, but not like this. This was astronomical. In fact, when I got onto YouTube Studio yesterday, I logged in to, you see if you have new subscribers or whatever. They played this little thing with confetti falling and they were congratulating me. So, I mean, I was excited. I had tears in my eyes. I was so excited over that. I really, really was. So I wanted to share that with you guys. So thank you for watching and to help make that happen. So this viewer fan groupie is tired too. Yes, Jean, you're funny. Thank you all. Oh, thank you, Patty. Yes, Deborah, Stella Ann, Audrey, everyone. Deborah, Vicky, Delia, Rose. Oh my goodness. Mariella, Rachel, hello. Jan, I'm trying to catch up with everybody. I'm sorry. Jennifer Moran. Rachel says, just joining in, and we're glad you did. Oh, Maxine, you're working on the pot holders. Thank you, Nancy and Kimberly and Donna. Yeah, Rachel, Linda Denton. Thank you. Thank you all. I mean, I was excited. Like I said, I got like over 100 new subscribers, and the views on it are just astronomical. It's crazy. And I was like, yay, I did something that people like. Well, not that people don't like it, but I mean, it definitely isn't like gone viral, but for me, that's a lot of views. So that was crazy. I was so excited. So thank you all, everyone. And I think it was either last week or the week before I said I feel like that woman on that show Romper Room, and she'd have I'm so tired I can't think of it. Her magnifying glass, and she'd say, "I see Julie, I see Kimberly." And I always feel like I'm going to forget someone. So if I do, I totally apologize. Hey, Rachel, that's a good question. How do we count our scraps? Are they by the pound? Are they by the piece? Let's see. Did I miss someone? I'm seeing someone say Miss Sherry. Who'd I miss? Who'd I miss? Did I miss someone? I apologize. Oh, good, Marie. You're gonna make some. They're really fun. And you know, it's like the first one I made, I used this color for the edging, and then I made more bias binding and used some green. I have had this green. This is like from the 1980s. Someone gave me this, and I didn't particularly care for it, but I knew I'd use it at some point. That's always the thing. Miss Sherry from Romper Room, that was her name. I thought I missed someone. Okay, for any of you late arrivals, would you like to see the tote bag I'm making? Miss Sherry from Romper Room, that's right. All right, so this is a tote bag I'm making from the 5-inch squares that Kimberly sent me from her Etsy shop there, that My Fabric Addiction. I know some of you know her. And this is my lining. I'll put it right side out so you can see. This is my double pocket. There's 2 sides, and I've got will be the magnetic clasp. And then I use 2 different leaf fabrics for the strap. I hope you can see. And I did this other set of pot holders for my aunt using the 5-inch squares from Kimberly and my favorite leaf fabric from the back on the back. So for anyone who didn't see it. Thank you, Beverly. I hope so too. I hope so too. I definitely didn't sleep last night. I gotta catch up. Yes. Thank you, Maxine. I do too. I have I don't have it up here, or I'd show you. But I have a tote that I made probably 6 years ago now, and it does have some autumn type colors in it, but I use it almost year round. The only problem is I went 4 blocks high by 3 wide, 4 wide. Anyway, when I squared it off, it was taller, longer than I wanted it to be. So this time I went with shorter rows. I went with a 9 patch. So yes, Jennifer says she wishes she had more time to spend in her sewing room. It's hard when she works full time. And I would imagine that is a real crimp to the sewing time. I remember when the kids were little, between, if they left for school, I had the housework to do, and, there was hanging out laundry because I never had a dryer. I always hung out laundry. But we raised a lot of kids. We were like a Brady Bunch kind of family. My husband and I, we melded our families and became one. But anyway, and I always had a big supper put on the table at 5:00. So when he walked through the door, there was always, a big dinner with either rolls or biscuits. And I always did canning and all that stuff. So I used to try to sew in the evenings after the kids were in bed. But as you can imagine, I was pretty tired. So I didn't work a full-time job, but yet I worked a full-time job. It just depends. But I would imagine that's hard. Romper, bomper, stomper, boo. Tell me, do. I remember that now. I'm going to have to go get one of those little magnifying glasses. You guys know I will. Hey, I did a happy dance for someone. You know I'll get the magnifying glass. Thank you, Donna, Maxine. I like that tote. I think it's going to be cute. I'll show you guys next week because it'll be done probably tomorrow. And thank you, Kathy, for the walk down romper memory lane. How should we call it? Romper lane. Maxine, your fall things are coming out this weekend. Runners, wall hangings. I got my runner out and I was going to show you guys the one I made last year. And it's down on my coffee table. I'll show you guys next week, though. It's not like it's anything spectacular. It's just a little quilted runner that I did with the, what do you call it when you keep putting like a braid kind of thing. But yes, that's the time, Maxine. It is the time. What was the lamb? Oh, give me a second. The lamb. I can picture her. That was Sherry, wasn't it? Shari? Sherry, I think, with the lamb. Sherry Lewis. Yep. Sherry Lewis, and the lamb was lamb chop. Yep. But what I was referring to earlier, for anyone who missed it, was last week I was saying how at the beginning of Romper Room, she would always hold up her magnifying glass and she would go around and she would say, I see Sherry and I see Tammy and Susie, but she never said my name. I waited week after week, day after day for that woman to say my name, and she never said Marie. And I used to be bummed, pretty bummed. Maxine, that would be nice. Hey, Nanny B, how are you? Good morning to you. You're not the only Australian here now, Nanny. Oh, good night, Jeanette. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out with us. And I hope you have a good night, too, and a good rest of your week. I'm going to see you on Sunday, if not before, for the quilt along, which I didn't get to this last weekend. Yes, Maxine, I'd look forward to the photos. I don't always make it to Facebook every day, but you too, Marie. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Oh, good night, Denise. You have a good night. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for hanging out. And Delia, you have a great evening as well. I hope everyone stays safe. Okay, so I'm going to be wrapping it up because this chickie is tired. But I have to give the creative word of the day, but don't answer in the chat. So if you watch this on a live stream, anyone watching, you can put it below the video. But anyone who is in the live chat right now, just wait till the end of the chat or the live stream. And when the live stream is over, you can leave your creative word of the day under the video. And because I showed you the tote bag, we're just going to have the word bag. You can use it in any context in the comments below. Good night, Donna. Thank you so much. And Jean, good night, Marie. And thank you. I want to thank everyone. This has been a great chat. And I apologize. I didn't have a lot to show you. I was quite unprepared this week and quite tired, but I always love hanging out with you guys. Thank you so much. And I didn't even get to show you my sewing room, and it's all cleaned up. All cleaned up. I even sorted fabric. Well, I didn't sort it by color. It's sorted onto a shelf. Does that count? Mariella, bye-bye from Australia. You and Nanny B are over there in beautiful Australia. Mariella, thank you so much. Marie, Kimberly, Jan. Oh my goodness, everybody. Marie H, Rachel, Deborah's got the snooze smiley already. That's going to be me in 10 minutes, fingers crossed. Okay, good night, all. Remember, creative word of the day is bag, and I will see you on Sunday for a tutorial. Thank you all for stopping by and for the thumbs up. Thank you so much. Take care, everyone, and be kind out there. The world needs more of that. And I'll see you next time right here. Good night, Rose. Good night, everyone. Good night, Linda.